She reaches across and tucks it back under his gown, then finds his hand. It's reassuringly warm. She squeezes it, stares at it. Aside from the plastic cannula taped to the back of it, it looks the same as it always has. Neatly trimmed nails, the back of it smooth and hairless, only the faintest of lines intersecting his palm. A boy's hand. She slides her fingers between his, interlacing, interlocking, as if playing a game. Here's the church, and here's the steeple. Compared to his hands, her own are a horror show, smeared with age spots and snagged with bulbous blue veins, the skin sagging and bunched, seeming to slip away from her bones altogether in places, as if she's trying to escape herself, as if she's disappearing. She squeezes again, this hand she's held so many times across the decades. And as she squeezes, she is gripped by a sudden anger, that it is him in the bed and her at his side, and not the other way around. This is not how it was supposed to be. She keeps squeezing, her nails biting into his tender flesh until the capillaries burst and a thin stream of red trickles down his wrist. "Wake up, Ben. Wake up." But still he doesn't respond. She hears someone behind her, a woman in a white coat, a silver stethoscope rung around her neck, a paper-thin tablet computer in her hand. She's young, pretty too. Sophie has reached the age where she finds all young people pretty, their youth a prettiness in itself. But this doctor is disarmingly beautiful, her features free from the telltale signs of stem cell fillers or nanobot implants or anything else. She's all natural, this one. Or is she? Sophie stares into the doctor's dazzling green eyes, scanning for errant pixels. "Are you real?" she asks. The doctor looks amused. "Sadly, very much so. I've got the blisters on my feet to prove it." Sophie nods. "Well, that's something. Is there any news?" The doctor glances down at her notes, frowns. "We're still waiting on some test results, Mrs. Walker, but I promise we're doing everything we can for your grandson." Sophie looks at her blankly, confused for a moment, and then she remembers. "Oh, no, you've got it wrong. He's not my grandson. He's my husband." If the doctor is shocked by the difference in their physical appearance, she doesn't show it. There's a flicker of something, a slight fluttering of her lashes, but then her eyes are back on the screen. "Well, as I say, we're waiting on some results from the lab. Once we get those back, we should hopefully have a clearer picture of what's going on. In the meantime, you should go home and get some rest. I assure you, Ben's in the best possible hands." And then she is heading off on her rounds, while Sophie once again takes up her lonely bedside vigil. "Wake up, Ben. Wake up." After a while, she falls asleep in the chair. Recently, this has been happening more and more. At home, at her family's house, at the theatre. She doesn't even feel it happening. One minute she's fully conscious, the next she's waking up with a stiff neck and drool on her chin. Just another indignity of old age to add to the list, she supposes. When she opens her eyes again, she finds an entire hour has passed. She sits up sheepishly and wipes her face, for once glad of the dearth of human staff on the ward. She glances at Ben and sees that he hasn't moved. She shakes her head. Maybe the doctor was right about her going home. She could freshen up, grab a change of clothes, feed the dog. She hauls herself to her feet and leans over him. "I'll be back soon," she promises. She stoops to place a kiss on his cheek. However, she stops. Something has caught her eye. Buried in his thick mane of dark hair, there is something new, something she's never seen before, at least